Alright, so version 4.2 is out for Splatoon 2. Two twos. Anyways, apparently this update's been out for a few days, but I wasn't made knowledgeable about that until just now. So we're told by the Squid Research Lab that if we press plus for options and then software update via the internet, we should be able to download. We're going from version 4.1 to version 4.2, and we're going to see how long this download takes. It looks like it's about a 4-minute download. Already at 2%. 3. Okay. So it's a pretty dang fast download, not too insanely much data here. And unfortunately, this still doesn't support freaking save data cloud backup. The 4.2 update for Splatoon 2 introduces a new Salmon Run stage, which is interesting for this month. There's about a new update every month for Splatoon 2, but no new battle stage for this month. Instead, it's a Salmon Run stage, which is nice because I've said before, I don't think we've really seen enough of those lately. This one's called Ruins of the Ark Polaris, which I think is a really weirdly long name for a stage. Anyways, it's nice to have some new stages in the Salmon Run rotation. Also, we have our 4 new weapons as usual: the Kensa Splattershot Jr, Kensa Octobrush, Kensa Undercover Brella, and the Kensa L-3 Nozzlenose. In other words, I think the Squid Research Lab, or I'm sorry, they don't do that, do they? It's the Sheldon dude. He must have gotten a really big Kensa sponsorship this month or something. But anyways, with all of that, there is a new sub-weapon called the Torpedo. Sorry, I had to look that up. And there's also a new special weapon that is called the Ultra Stamp. So yeah, based on these descriptions, they look pretty crazy. So let's get in and see what they're like. Alright, update done. We're on version 4.2, people. So let's go ahead and boot this up for the first time here and see what exactly greets us here. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what Pearl and Marina have to say about these new updates, although it has been a few days since the update, and typically after a few days, Pearl and Marina stop saying things. So we'll hope they still say things, because I like it when they talk. That sounded kind of weird. Whatever. This game might take a while to load at this particular time, because my Wi-Fi is being pretty dang slow today. Hopefully, you guys can relate. Oh, that was not too bad. So we're going to jump into this news, featuring Inklings and Octolings in one. Just those are things now. Yeah, believe it or not, I do know what time it is, off the hook. Seen that enough times in my life. The good news before they introduce the stages. Yeah, what was the good... Oh! This is a Splatfest? This would not be the first time that a Splatfest randomly snuck its way into one of my videos accidentally. So, yeah, let's see what they have to say about this. When it is. Hopefully it's not this like starting tonight, because I'm not ready for that. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. Salsa versus guacamole? Guacamole all the way. Sorry, that's just how it is. Guacamole. I don't really care about the vibrant part, it just tastes way better. Girl, shut up, you don't even have a good roast. I'm not thinking about... Who cares? Marina actually had legitimate points for this. Well, I feel like Salsa's gonna win this, but I'm gonna be on the guacamole side. Not because of Marina, but because I honestly like guacamole better. Now we get into the new update stuff, which is the whole reason we're here. New update, Kensa Splattershot Jr, L-3 Nozzlenose, Kensa as well, Kensa Octobrush, and Kensa Undercover Brella. Kind of sped through this pretty fast. So we've updated the game data to improve play experience. For further details, please see the Splatoon 2 website, which I'm not planning on doing. Yeah, it's probably just some balancing and different things like that. And unfortunately, they didn't actually give us a look of the new Salmon Run stage here. So that's sad. They always tell you about a new stage to battle in when it's a regular update. But apparently they don't feel the same way about Salmon Run stages, so okay. I guess for them it would be like a new place to work. You know? Anyways, Briscoe is now hiring. Well, maybe I will be able to show you guys the Salmon Run stage. What is Briscoe hiring in what field today? Oh, they are in Ruins of Ark Polaris right now. So, I guess we can go over there and do that, guys, before we do the weapons. Let's check out this new Salmon Run stage. Probably just do one round, just to show you what it is. Since I don't think we can do Salmon Run Recon. I don't think you can. No, you can't. No Salmon Run Recon. So we're just going to go into one quick freelance here and just see what we can do. Tear through this Ruins of Ark Polaris. I still think that's an excessive name for a stage, Nintendo. Like, I'm grateful we got it. Also, in case you can't tell, I have not played Splatoon 2 in quite a while. Which is why my super bonus meter is at 0. Well, it's time to go to work. So that'll be fun. Vroom vroom. Whoa, this looks interesting. We got a lot of those grind rails, sorry. Ink rails are like a thing of the past. It's like the stages from Splatoon 1 have them. I've been lended the Grisco Slosher. Are they like different versions of these weapons now for exclusively made for Grisco? Oh my. Listen to that, we got new music as well. This is nice. I might shut up in a minute just so you can hear this music. Also, it's been a long time since I played Salmon Run, so I'm not very well versed in Salmon Runism. This should just take us right back. Just listen to that, though. I'm not sure I like this Grisco sloshing machine, though. Oh, I kind of took a long way back up here. Should have taken a grind rail. I think, honestly, I like the traditional Salmon Run music better than this, but, I mean, it's really nice to have a little bit of change in atmosphere. Because I was going kind of crazy on Salmon Run, having to listen to the exact same thing over and over again. I think I'm about to go out here. I don't really know how I didn't. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. We're at quota, though, and we're about to get here. I don't think I can get back up. Did I actually go faster in my own ink? No, I don't. No advantage to swimming in my own ink when I have a life vest. Alright. I guess we'll keep playing just to keep... because we got to. Oh, this is interesting. All the other stages, everyone jumps back to the exact same super jump point. We have our own this time. Okay, I think I got like a... not a bottle nose. But it's like the one that's literally just a bottle. I forget what it's called. I just remember it came out like around Christmas time. Like the first year the game came out. Alright. I don't know where the salmonids are. These are really useful, these grind rails. You can just jump straight back up to spawn whenever necessary. And the basket here is at spawn every time. I was too late on that throw. Oh crap, there's another one. Crap. Kinda got cornered there and overtaken. So that's poopy. But then again, guys, give me a break. It has been a long time since I've really played Salmon Run. Did they update the textures? I have no idea why, but Steelhead looks a heck of a lot different than I remembered. I have no idea if that's an updated texture or not. Here comes Moz. I remember that was always a pain in the butt. There we go, guys. I reached quota for you. You're welcome. And I was there to help you exceed quota very quickly. And that was quite a pointless super jump. Let's see if we just don't screw it up this last time. Okay, water's coming up. Look out. This place was tight enough on low tide. You're telling me there's high tide? Alright, he's out. Wow, I just like 100% hit his umbrella there without even hitting him. Alright guys, we got eggs, we just gotta collect them. I almost fell off the edge there, that would have sucked. Oh my gosh. Leave it alone, peeps. Oh, quota's only 10 this time. I'm not sure that should really be terrible to reach. No, we already reached it. Now the part's just staying alive, which will be really difficult in this really tight, narrow situation we got going on here. Crap, I'm like out. Ugh. I didn't even pay attention. What weapon did I get this time? Alright, I think we're just about dead here. Hey, come save me. I'm savable. Please. Thank you very much. I appreciate your choice to save me. Gotta get your grubby hands off these eggs. Not your freaking eggs. I don't think we have time to get another one, but I'll come down here just in case. Just for my own satisfaction. And to be honest, that was not a bad Salmon Run round for me, having not played this Salmon Run since, like, a long time ago. Oh, the ink rails changed, so they just go around the outside when it's at high tide. Super interesting. Yeah, it's pretty good fancy weaponry, I have to say. Oh, I actually had the most eggs on my team. Golden eggs, at least. That's kind of shocking. No, we're not going to work another shift, because we got other stuff to check out with this update. But that was definitely cool to see that new stage in action. And overall, I think that's a step in the right direction for Salmon Run. Introducing the grind rails into Salmon Run, and the way the grind rails changed was excellent. And also the high tide, low tide. It was a nice balance where the obstacles were not super annoying, but it wasn't a stupidly easy spread out stage either. I think that's my new favorite Salmon Run stage right there. So here we go with Sheldon's got the finest weaponry in Inkopolis, because there's 4 new weapons in this free update, as well as that new Salmon Run stage. So you're ready to wield the Kensa Splattershot Jr. It's a limited edition version of the Splattershot Jr. And you can draw their attention with the Torpedo sub, and pounce while they're distracted. And then there's the bubble blower on that one, which the Torpedo special is brand new. And the bubble blower has obviously been here before. And so here's the Kensa L-3 Nozzlenose, which is just a standard L-3 Nozzlenose equipped with a splash wall, which is, again, not new. But what is new is the Ultra Stamp. That's a brand new special weapon, so that's great. Then there's the Kensa Octobrush. This is a Kensa sponsorship all the way here. Kensa Octobrush limited edition, blah, blah, blah. So you've got that suction bomb. Again, not a new one. That's been in there since the beginning of the game. But then it also has the brand new Ultra Stamp special weapon. And then finally we have the Kensa Undercover Brella with the brand new Torpedo sub and the already existent Ink Armor special. So let's just go ahead and test all of these and see then we'll see which ones we can afford buying. So here's the Kensa Splattershot Jr., the cheapest of the bunch. Same stats as a traditional Splattershot Jr, but again, you have the brand new Torpedo sub and a Bubble Blower, which I don't think is something that you've had the option for on the Splattershot Jr before. I actually can't think of very many weapons offhand to have the Bubble Blower special, just not really all that common. So let's see what this Torpedo does. Ooh. Okay. So that's super nice. So that's a look at the brand new Torpedo sub. So you kind of throw it here and it picks a target close by, jumps toward them, explodes once and deals some damage, and then there's kind of a another blast that occurs around it, which if they get caught in both those blasts, that's actually enough to take them out. And then here's the Splattershot Jr. Splattershot Jr is a pretty good weapon. Classically, has a very good fire rate and good damage for the fire rate that you're getting. So here's the Bubble Blower special. Nothing new, it's been on several other weapons before, but you can now have the option to pair it with a Splattershot Jr. So that's just an FYI that that's a thing. And then, let's go ahead and test. I'm going to go ahead and test this Torpedo on moving targets here. Yeah, it's still very effective on moving targets. Let's go with the fast moving target. There you can see it. Once it targets, it keeps going in a straight path. So if your opponent's moving a lot, it's not going to work all that well. But if they're moving in a similar direction, either moving in a similar direction or are not moving very fast, you can really catch them off guard with that, which is definitely interesting. I like how they're continuing to add brand new concepts for weapons into the game to keep it fresh and kind of adds a bit more experimentation. Because even if you keep using the same weapons as you usually do, you still have to adapt to these other new weapons that are on the playing field. So we're going to change weapons out here. If I can find the other Kensa one. That's not a new one. Where are my new Kensas? Let's sort by the sub, and we can find the ones with the Torpedo sub, which right now that should just be the two brand new Kensa weapons. It's a lot of weapons, guys. Squid Beacon. So here's the Torpedo. So we get on this one, and then the Torpedo also is with the new Undercover Brella. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to reset this real quick. The Undercover Brella is a interesting Brella, because usually on the Brellas, you can shoot a few times, and then you can hold it out to extend out to shield yourself. But if you didn't actually shield yourself in time, or when you're shielding yourself, you can't shoot. And then if you held it too long, it would shoot off. Overall, it's just a lot of things to try to balance, and so I was never very good at balancing all those together. But this is a lot simpler. You can keep it up while you're firing it. Obviously, it's not as durable, and you can't launch it off. So for players that are really used to using Brellas, an Undercover Brella is not a new good option. But it's a good option for someone like me who doesn't really use Brellas much. And that is, of course, the Undercover Brella has been in the game before, but this is the Kensa Undercover Brella, where you're going to have that Torpedo sub with it, which is awesome. Awesome stuff. So we're just going to charge in here with some ink armor, like that's going to do anything. So let's see if we are to just throw off some torpedoes in here. So you can see there, if there's nothing within range, it just explodes in place, and it doesn't actually have that second round, blast round. Yeah. So I'll change weapons again so you guys don't get too bored here. We're sorting by special this time, if I can get it to, there we go. We'll have to go all the way to the end, because it's always the newest specials at the end. And that'll be the two other new Kensa weapons out of the 4 new ones this time. That should have your new special. The Ultra Step. So there's the L-3 Nozzlenose. I'm going to reset that and, okay. So the L-3 Nozzlenose is kind of your semi-automatic weapon in the game. It does a decent amount of spray and a pretty decent amount of damage for a very short time, but it is semi-automatic, so you can't hold it down like you would with most weapons. You have to slam this one, hit that trigger really fast. Let's reset one more time so we can try from scratch. Here comes the new special. So it's a stamp. Oh, so you can just come forward and just swam it. So that's basically what that did. I guess a good way to cover turf and just kind of knock out anybody that's explicitly in your way there. And as you can see, actually using the stamp did not wear down its timer in any way, shape, or form. So it's probably a good idea to run around and stamp this as much as you can within that time. Oh, you can actually hold down the trigger and just keep mowing through things. That's probably, I gotta say, that's probably the most absurd special weapon in the game thus far. In my opinion, anyway. That's just crazy. Let's go and switch over to our last weapon and reset. I took it off special. That was dumb. I'm gonna switch. Oh, I'm gonna go all the way back over here again. A lot of weapons in this game. And then it's the Kensa Octobrush, and we'll go ahead and reset this practice arena. Octobrush, always kind of your cheap weapon in the game. So why not take the weapon that everyone stereotypes as cheap and combine it with one of the most absurd special weapons in history. Just look at me mowing through this place. That's nuts. It doesn't really have a big bang at the end. Most of the special weapons do something, you know, special, like super special at the end. I guess that one's just so absurd to begin with, there wasn't really a point. Ran out of ink. And this, of course, has your suction bomb, which is just a pretty standard thing. Here I come. That's just absurd. I don't know any other way to put that other than completely absurd. Yeah, we're going to get out of here. And that was a look at the new sub-weapon, the Torpedo, and the new special weapon, the whatever the heck they even called that, Ultra Stamp. Pretty nuts stuff, and these are the 4 new weapons that are equipped with the new sub and special weapons. I'll just go ahead and see which ones we can afford. I'm going to definitely go for the Splattershot Jr, and I'll probably equip that as well, because why not? I'll do the Undercover as well. We want to equip that, and then we'll go for the Octobrush. And then I actually have enough to buy the Nozzlenose as well. So let's go ahead and buy that. And there we go, I just bought all 4 of the brand new weapons in the game. So there we go. Getting out of here, back into Antopolis Square. Good stuff. So that's what's new in version 4.2 for Splatoon 2. I think this is a great update. It's good to take a break from new battle stages, which I think we're getting too many of those, and go for a new Salmon Run stage, which I don't think we had enough of. And this is my favorite Salmon Run stage so far, so that looks excellent. 4 new weapons, bringing a new special weapon and a new sub-weapon to the table, both of which are pretty dang cool special and sub-weapons, and pretty cool weapons in and of themselves, whereas I feel like in the past some of those weapons were kind of boring and repetitive. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to let me know down below, what is your favorite of the part of this update, and what's your least favorite part of this update, and what do you maybe want to see, what kind of weapon or stage or something like that do you want to see in this Splatoon 2 update in the future. And again, it really does mean a lot to me if you put a like, just so I know if you do want to see more content like this, covering these updates for games and things like that. A like lets me know that's something I should really focus on in the future. And yep, if you want to see more stuff, I guess you could subscribe, and that would mean a lot to me. And I'll be out of here. Bye-bye.